Yo, what is up, everybody? It's your boy TyGuy711 back again with another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys another new stub method that I found for you guys in MLB The Show 21. And we've had some pretty cool stub methods in the previous videos. Make sure you guys go check those two out. It was one with Topps Now cards, and then there was another one where I just dropped everything that I've learned over the years in MLB The Show. But this one is a new method, and I want to shout out my man Out of Control 92. I will leave all his links in the description. Great dude, and he actually informed me about this little method that he's got going. I'm sure a lot of you guys use it too, but if you guys do not, this is a very helpful video. Again, links will be in the description and go check them out. But today we're going to be heading over to a category that I don't think a lot of you guys are checking out right now. We're going to actually go over into the marketplace and go over to free agents. Now, if you look over here, you don't really see much with these cards right here, like a Roberto Osuna, Jose Leclerc, Encarnacion. There's nothing crazy. There's no significant gap between those guys, but then you look at guys like Oliver Perez, Matty Pena, Brad Peacock, Brandon Workman, Brian Goodwin, a lot of big significant gaps. And even here, we have a 45 stub Nick Markakis. Just snipe him off the market real quick, sell them right back up for 130 stubs. That's instant profit. But what I want to show you guys is there's a really large gap between all of these free agent players, and I've made a lot of subs doing so, and this is how I ended up completing collections. Yesterday on stream on Twitch, if you guys are not following me on Twitch, make sure you guys go do so. We ended up going through my free agents in my inventory and selling a lot of these guys, and ended up flipping some cards to get DeGrom, which finished the collection for me. And if you guys don't believe me, right over here, we head over to the team. We got Chip, we got Finley, we got the whole squad juiced out. This method is one of the most effective methods out there right now. And if look at this, man, I have so many current orders out there still that I'm still waiting to sell. All of these cards will probably end up selling in the near future. You got so many significant gaps here. I'm sure it would be really easy to make some profit off of these guys. Like Logan Morrison, I'm literally just going to put in a buy order for him. Hopefully we get him sold to us. And we're just going to put some buy orders in over time. And I promise you guys, this method helped me get collections done. And would you look at that? We just sold Nick Markakis. We bought him for 45 stubs and ended up selling him for 130 plus tax. That's to give us 117 stubs. So that's about what, 70 stub profit there in about a minute. And I only did that for one card. So if I did multiple cards in a minute, I'm sure I could make a lot more profit. Now I want to show you guys how to properly flip the market, because I'm sure a lot of you guys don't know how to if you're new to MLB The Show 21. So if you guys are new to the game, let me show you guys how it works. All right, we got a perfect example right here. We got Brandon Workman. The highest order for this card is 200 stubs, but the highest buy order now is my 50. So I put in a buy order for 50 stubs, and once that gets sold to me, I'm going to put this card right back up for about 195 stubs. What you want to do before you look at every single card that you end up buying, create a sell order or pretend that you have the card already. So right here, let's say I sell the card for 195 stubs. I would get 175 stubs because of the taxing. So if I bought it for 50 stubs, 175 minus 50, I'm getting 125 stubs from Brandon Workman. Let's do another card to show you guys what I mean by that. All right, Tyler Flowers, we'll put in a buy order for 45 stubs. We're going to pretend that we are selling this card, let's say 175 stubs. That is 157 stubs. So I am making 111 stubs, 112 stubs. Either way, man, that is really good profit in about a few minutes. And like I said, you don't want to be doing one card at a time. There are a lot of big gaps in these cards. Logan Morrison, 35 stubs, done. Neil Walker, look at this one. Put him in for 30 stubs and we'll end up making a lot more profit once he's sold to us. Steven Souza, even better, 30 stubs, 150 right there. Another big one right here. We got 65 stubs for Scott Schebler, 305 stubs. If I end up getting that card, I could sell him for 300. And look at that. I just got Steven Souza Jr. and I ended up selling him for 131 stubs, instant profit. It is really easy to work with the free agent market. The cards sell super fast. The downside of this is there are some people that try to overcut you, and I got another Steven Souza, even better. Let's go. As I was saying, there are a lot of people that try to undercut you to try and get the card as well. There are some people out there doing this method, but Logan Morrison, look at, we just got him as well. And if you guys don't believe me, look at all the completed orders that I have just to get this card. I ended up getting Jacob DeGrom. I ended up pulling Justin Verlander in a standard pack. And all of these right here, man, are all from simply selling and flipping all of these cards. Steven Souza, just made some profit with him. Now, there is a proper time to do this because during the hours that I'm recording this video, I'm recording it at 11:30 a.m. PST. It is a little bit more difficult to receive the cards. They don't sell as quick, and you know, there's not as many people on the game. So the best time to actually do this is around 6 o'clock p.m. PST. When I was doing the flipping method last night, I was doing it around 9 p.m. PST. But if the servers don't go down, which honestly, who knows if that'll happen, like the servers are always going down around that time. But if they are up around 6 p.m. PST, then you're in luck, because there's a lot of people on the game coming home from school, practice, work, whenever, on the game, ready to sell some cards. So you want to take full advantage of that and make sure that you get every free agent card and ready to flip them. See, we just got Brandon Workman, and he sells for a good amount of stubs too. Put him right back up for 200 stubs. As I've mentioned in previous videos, make sure you stay away from the odd gaps, the ones that are going to hurt you in the end and not give you any stubs. Like, for example, this Ty Buttrey. I mean, you put a buy order in for 35 stubs, and then you're going to sell him for probably 70 stubs. You're only making about 30 stubs there. There's not really any profit to be made there. Instead, go for like an Anthony Swarzak. And actually, I did end up getting one last night, so I will put him right back up in the market. Another great one, a card that I ended up getting last night as well, Justin Dean, selling him for 205 stubs. Sam Freeman, a really good gap that you want to put a buy order in, 35 stubs, that's instant profit. To give you guys the best filter for these cards, I would say the max you want to go is 74 overall, and about the lowest you'd probably want to go to 63, maybe 64 stubs. This is the filter that I would recommend you guys using, because you do not need to see the silver cards. And then 64, usually anything below that is just not worth selling. Like, this is about where it gets good, because I mean 56 stubs, you know, the price just keeps getting lower as you go. So this is the filter that I would stay at. And I mean, you see a lot of cards that are going for a decent amount of stubs that are just free agent cards. So this is the filter I would recommend. Let's spend a few more minutes trying to flip some cards and give you guys some more examples. Alrighty, so I just spent some time. Oh, and I actually ended up getting a Tyler Flowers, so we will end up selling that card. That's nice. But I just spent some time putting in some buy orders for Jed Jerko, Josh Reddick, Matty Pena, Brandon Workman, Danny Santana, and Nick Markakis. So again, let's just take a look at the completed buy orders that I have just from simply showing you guys in a video of recording for about 6 minutes. And right there, we just got two new more. Josh Reddick, we ended up buying him. We got him for 45 stubs. And then we just sold Tyler Flowers for 185 stubs. So let's go over to Josh Reddick right here. Put him right back up on the market for 145 stubs. We just got Jed Jerko as well. And look at that, Jed Jerko instantly sold 126 stubs. We just made 81 stub profit. Nick Markakis, he just sold to us as well. That is a very quick one as well. Put him right back up for 150 stubs. And I think, yep, we just got Danny Santana sold to us as well. This is a very quick method that you guys need to hop on. Here are some of my recent ones. Brandon Workman, we bought him for 50 stubs, sold him for 200. Bought Josh Reddick for 45. We sold him for 145. We bought Tyler Flowers for around 50 stubs, sold him for 185. Bought Logan Morrison for 35, sold him for 155. Bought Jed Jerko for 45, sold him for 140. Just sold Justin Dean for 185 stubs. Just sold Danny Santana after I bought him for 40 and 165. Again, this is a method you guys cannot miss out on. Again, the filter that you guys need to be using is 64 to 74 overall free agents. And that's how you guys can make some quick stubs. That is one of the many ways I ended up getting my collections complete. It is one of the best tips to get through, no money spent. I know it's tough, but this is really helpful for you guys. Again, if you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you guys check the links in the description for my man Out of Control. And also here, hit that sub button, hit that like button on the video if you guys did enjoy. I hope to catch you guys in the next one. I appreciate you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day, guys, and peace.